Hello! So this is not my usual view for Writing Wednesday, but I figured I'd change it up since the lighting at my desk has been kind of bad these last few weeks. I don't have access to studio lights or really any way of introducing artificial lighting into my filming setup, so I have to rely on the luck of the draw of whatever the natural light is gonna give me that day, and I just find that this particular angle tends to be more consistent. Unfortunately, I can't do my makeup in this filming angle. If you can see right behind me, it's carpet. I've already had one or two makeup mishaps while filming hauls from this angle, so I really don't want to risk getting makeup on the carpet. But anyways, super long intro aside, you guys, it's Camp NaNoWriMo! I'm going to give a quick explanation as to what NaNoWriMo or Camp NaNoWriMo is, because I've gained quite a few subscribers since last NaNoWriMo in November. So Camp NaNoWriMos are writing events that happen during the month of April and July, with the big NaNoWriMo happening in November. Traditionally, the goal is to write 50,000 words in that month, although a lot of people over the years have switched it up in various different ways to fit their needs. Including myself, I have actually only ever attempted the traditional 50,000 words once, and I did not win that NaNoWriMo. I actually didn't even win last year's NaNoWriMo either, even though my goal was only 10,000 words, which in retrospect shouldn't be too surprising. That month I attended my grandfather's inurnment, which is when we put his urn in like that little slot in like the columbarium. It was basically the closest thing he had to a funeral. And if I'm being completely honest, my mental health is still not in the greatest place. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be thinking like, it's been 6 months, like why aren't you over this? But honestly, it's more than just my grandfather's death. It's been a lot of things. And I'm also still having trouble getting access to therapy, so I really haven't had anybody to really talk in depth about this. Honestly, mentally, I was actually in a pretty similar place this time April of last year when I filmed Camp NaNoWriMo, and I think this year I'm going to do the same thing I did for April Camp NaNoWriMo last year and just not give myself a word goal and just see how much I can write in the month. And daily vlog it. I was going back and forth as to whether or not I should daily vlog this Camp NaNoWriMo. Like I mentioned before, a lot of you have joined me since that last daily vlog during November NaNoWriMo, and I have a feeling, based on what my subscribers have shown interest in and the general view count of last November's NaNoWriMo, that daily vlogs definitely fall on what I would categorize as the selfish kind of content. Content that is really just for me and for my sake, and less so what my actual subscribers are interested in. I've been taking a look at my channel recently, and I've been trying to sort of rebalance what I would call selfish content that's just for me, nobody's really interested in, and content my subscribers are actually interested in. And I think my recent view count has kind of shown that I've been leaning a little too hard into selfish content recently, so I am going to rebalance. So, at least for now, I will be retiring both the Friday chatty work streams and the Monday live fanfiction readings. I love interacting with you guys on the Friday and then kind of reactivating my acting chops during the live fanfiction readings, but interest in them has just really declined. I think that is also due to the fact that the school year is really ramping up for you guys. I see a lot of you like pop into the chat for like a second and are like, hey, I would love to stay, but I have school in the morning or I have schoolwork to do. So I just want you guys to know that it is not your fault that I am retiring the live streams. It is my job as a creator to make the content that is most interesting and accessible to you. So this probably isn't a goodbye to live streams forever. I'm probably either going to schedule it at a different time when people are more available. Let me know in the comments below what will be the best time for you, or I'll restart them in the summer when people are off of school. Or potentially I could move them to Twitch where they'll be more accessible. I'm still kind of assessing my options with Twitch because Twitch tends to have a higher bar when it comes to the kind of equipment and software people are using, which I don't have, and I feel somewhat uncomfortable investing in new software and equipment for something that's kind of unknown to me right now. Also, I know in my video about Asian American Pacific Islander film and TV shows, I said I would be skipping my review of Emily in Paris, this. But I was kind of looking at my review schedule and I realized that there wasn't any teen shows on my schedule in terms of reviewing. And teen shows seem to be the thing that gets the most interest based on my reviews of both Bridgerton and Fate the Winx Saga. So yeah, I am going to be reviewing Emily in Paris. I started watching it today, or rather rewatching it. I tried watching it when it first came out and I just kind of decided it wasn't a show for me, and especially because I wasn't reviewing shows at the time, I just kind of skipped over it. But yes, if you are looking forward to that review of Emily in Paris, make sure to subscribe. But don't ever think that I am not going to completely stop doing content for myself. Speaking of my video about Asian American Pacific Islander film and TV shows, I have lost no less than 5 subscribers over that video, and I knew that was going to happen, like, let's be real. While only occasionally it's ever been expressed outwardly in my comments section, I do get the general gist that my audience generally doesn't like when I talk about politics. However, if there is an issue that is important to me and that I feel I need to speak on, like Stop Asian Hate or Black Lives Matter, I'm going to talk about it regardless of how much my audience is actually interested in it. Sorry if that came off as like rude or condescending, but yes, that is it. I am super excited for NaNoWriMo. I'm super looking forward to daily vlogging again, even though it's just gonna be me sitting in my house doing nothing again. If anything, I really just want an excuse to wear makeup every day and talk to the camera. So did you know about Camp NaNoWriMo before this video? Are you doing Camp NaNoWriMo? Let me know, and until then, I will see you next time.